All right, Euro USD today is 14th. So for this week, Euro USD is gonna be a sell, mate. It's gonna literally be a sell. So from the 17th, we're looking to sell Euro USD because uh, actually 18th, around 18th would be a sell on Friday. Yeah, but you're gonna be in it for a ride. It's gonna consolidate. Most likely, it's gonna most likely consolidate before it falls. So let me check. Let me just change this to plain chart template. And so your USD should be. Pump that in here. Go on the daily chart for a second. Yeah, this is gonna sell. This is gonna sell. This is gonna sell really hard. Yeah, definitely gonna sell this. Yo, thank you, man. Aslan, thank you for this, man. This is gonna really sell hard. Literally, 400 pips on that one. Yeah, it's gonna sell. Now, let's quickly check something before I conclude because it's telling me the sell will start from the 15th trading day, 16th, and oh god damn, this is gonna be a bumpy sell still. It's gonna be a very bumpy one, though. I mean, we're gonna have to go against probability. I'm gonna have to go against probability on this one. Let me quickly check COT report. The COT has been a mess literally recently. Even the probability have been a mess, and the seasonality has been a mess based on this coronavirus. And wow, you know, the things that we're expecting to move. Oh, I forgot Bowen. I just remembered now. Bowen is gonna move. So let me check the euro first. Let me check the euro. Yeah, I'm not sure. So euro, they're selling euro massively at this moment. So that's a good sign. That's a very, very good sign because that aligns with wait, what have I been looking at? Dude, I need to gather myself together. I'm mixing it up. My brain is moving too fast on what I'm doing. Hold on, let me check this again. But from the looks of Euro USD anyway, it should sell. But the good sign is definitely the commercials are selling. They're selling the euro, and I want to see the probability does not favor it that much. Oh well, I'm gonna have to dump the probability on that one. This is not loading yet. Okay, so let's see. Let me see what's happening right here. Oh, bro, don't even stress it, man. We having connectivity issues today as well on Zoom. I don't know why. No, I haven't checked gold at all. No, I'll check gold in a second. So Euro, oh yeah, it sells as well. So Euro USD should sell around I think 18th or 19th. So around 17, 18, between 17 and 18th. So it should sell. So that should be by Wednesday to Friday. Between Wednesday and Friday, we should see a massive drop in the Euro USD. And this is actually a good one that you want to get into. Now, this is going to be a very high probability risk because probability only shows us that it's going to drop from the 15th trading day, which from the 15th trading day, that's Friday. You understand? Which then correlates with, I think, 18th right here. When is the 15th trading day? So it's around the 18th. The seasonal says it's gonna drop. All the seasonal correlates on the 18th on Thursday. So between Thursday and Friday will be the ideal time to sell. Excuse me, will be the ideal time to sell Euro USD. Yeah, you know, Euro USD is the most manipulated asset anyway. It's always gonna kick you out and do all that nonsense. So basically, we're probably gonna expect price to, you know, pull back up a little bit, you know, pull back up to around this area and then sell. Now, let me try some. I'm going to quickly try some with this Euro USD. I want to use this. I want to use this to my advantage. Actually, let me load it up on fresh. Let me load them up fresh. Let me do everything all fresh now. And so I have an idea which could actually help on the Euro USD. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put. I mean, you guys don't have to use this, but because of the way the market is moving now, I'm more inclined towards indicators. That there. I'm gonna put the William row spread right there. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is PZ day trading. So basically, yes. So basically, from what we're looking at on the technical aspect, Euro USD might actually still go up here first before it drops. Now, I can't really say for sure what's going to happen, but looking at the analysis that we just had about a 3D oscillator, you see the drop right here, and then this gives a signal, a sell signal right here. What we need to wait for now is a sell signal from the PZ, and then we should be able to sell. You didn't get an email? Wow. We should be able to sell. So once you get the, this thing. Guys, did you get an email today? Did anyone get the email from the website?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. At least something is right somewhere, because I don't understand what's happening. The email should have been sent out automatically. It's already set on automatic. They set it up for me on automatic a while ago. So we shouldn't have. Yeah, 5. Okay, that's still fair enough. Around 5 is still fair enough, because there's quite a few people on the list. I'm just trying to get the link to send to someone now. I think Cortland is having an issue to get in. Okay. So basically with the Euro USD, right? See, there's a dip right here, and there's also, the sell signal right here. So the last thing we have to wait for is a PZ giving us a sell signal, and then we go for that trade. Now we know the entry is gonna be between. We know the signal is gonna be between. I don't know. The signal is probably gonna be between Thursday and Friday, right? For the sell signal. So when Thursday comes, there's 2 ways to go around this. Is either you shift your stuff to about 30 or 15 minutes, the time frame to 30 about 15 minutes to check for the entry from the 3D and day trading and the Williams spread, to find a better entry, or you can go in with a daily chart. Now the difference between going in with a daily chart, the difference between going in with a daily chart and the lower time frame is on the daily chart, the stop loss is prone to be higher, right? So on the daily chart, the stop loss is slightly lower. So what was going to happen in this scenario is if we, and I know guys, this is a lot of lines and this might look very confusing, but please bear with me. I don't really like using too much indicators, but I have no choice at this moment. It helps. Basically what you want to do is on that Thursday or Friday when this asset is meant to drop, you wait. Just all you have to do is a waiting game. You just have to wait, let everything align. You want to see something around like this. You want to see a dip like this from the William, then this gives a sell signal, then just wait for your final signal from your PZ, right? Ideally, price should be higher, should be somewhere around here by that time. Now, you might want to buy it up before that time. I would not recommend it, just in case, price does a weird stuff. But what you want to do is be patient enough to wait for you getting all those alignments. And once you get those alignments, then you should go in for that trade. Okay, so between Thursday and Friday, we should look for a sell on the Euro USD. And once you get that sell, it's going to be a very beautiful one, because if I'm not mistaken, if price do come up here, somewhere around here, we should see price bottom out around here at least 565 pips, or minimum here 415 pips. Minimum right here 415 pips would be at least I'll take profit. Or if price literally consolidates and play around this area, we should still be able to profit about 258 pips in total. Okay, you should check Euro JPY. I mean, at this point, anything on Euro should fall anyway, because they're already selling the Euro heavily. The seasonality is already pointing Euro is going to fall, and the probability obviously does not favor the Euro USD. But regardless, I'm going to scrap the probability in this scenario and put it aside. It's not advisable, guys. It's not. But the main reason I'm saying that is because I'm going to be using heavy indicators to look for sales opportunities, you know, to find a sell right there. And keep in mind, the way I trade is more robotic than more manual. So in this scenario, my emotions are not really tied to my trades. So, so in this scenario, you know, it's gonna be slightly more different in your scenario. So you have to follow it to the books. Ideally, I would say wait for everything to align. It's very good to be patient. But let's check the Euro JPY just in case we find a full alignment on the Euro JPY. Then that might be a better option for us to capitalize on. Okay, so this is Euro JPY, and let me pop in into the, oh shoot, gone too far. So the Euro JPY now, that doesn't seem to favor us that much. I mean, we just have a bunch of 50-50 right here from the 15th, and you know, but the good thing is this 50-50 is that this guy is gonna switch this year anyway. So it's most likely the 15th. Let me check the 15th, which is 15th.
I think it's actually from the 11th.
11th. Yeah, but look, from the 11th, we're not favored in any way. Right here, everything favors more on Friday. You know, on Friday, it's looking more like on Friday, that's when the euro is going to drop, because on that Friday, the date of Friday is 19th. Now, if you look at here on the 19th, which is right, the next date down the line, everything aligns on the 19th. You see, all the way through to 26th before we get a massive pullback. Now, 26th is next to Friday. So from Friday this week all the way to next week, we should see that flat out fall of the euro. Now, it could happen before time. We have to put that also, you know, we have to put that also into consideration. So what I would ideally suggest is just follow your technical information. It's either you use your 3D or you use what we already have before. Let me check the Euro JPY. Okay, switch that to plain chart. So Euro JPY. This is already kind of looking like it's falling anyway. This is already bottoming out already. So most likely we might have a slight pullback just to rate the people that's already sold. And then we're gonna have a price bottom out. I mean, just by looking at it, I've already seen a section which would be very interesting to look into. So this entire section right here is something good to look into, just in case price pulls back up. And piece of support and resistance. Oh, beautiful. Look, it's just between where I drew right now, because I can just see this point. Price hasn't really retested this point that much. You know what I'm saying? So ideally what I want to wait for is price pull into here. Then I use this strategy to look for an entry on a lower time frame and then hold that price till it goes down. Now, if price seems to want to turn against me, this will notify me first. You know what, price is about to turn against you, so I can put my stop loss into the profit zone. You know, I move a little bit deeper into the profit zone and then profit from that. No, it's only you, bro. I'm sharing all my screens. All my screens are being shared at the moment, so you should be able to see everything I'm looking at. So like ideally price is meant to pull up a little bit and then dip out, bottom out a little bit. And this one will be sweet because if price does pull up on the Euro JPY, right? Ideally this might be what happens. Come up here, test, give a sharp fall. Understand? If in scenarios where that happens, that would be about 467 pips. So we're actually looking at close to 1,000 pips this week. If you mix the USD CHF, Euro USD, and the Euro JPY, we should be able to profit about 1,000 pips this week. This should be a good week for a comeback after, you know, after the coronavirus. Right. One more thing I want you guys to keep in mind is this: stocks probability. Obviously, when it comes to the probability of stocks, we don't have any COT report. Neither do we have the probability yet. I'm gonna try to see if we can get a probability for these ones up on the website. But from the seasonality that we have, seasonality is also a very powerful tool just by itself. You know, if we mix that heavily with a trading technical tools, we should be able to profit from this trade. So what I can see from the Boeing, for example, is what data we had the 14th. So around the 25th, right here, Boeing always goes up all the way till December, November, almost December 1st actually. So if guys keep this in mind, if you're scared to trade anything else, oh yeah, this reminds me of market depth as well. Market depth is something I want to also talk about. Wow, there's quite a lot. Yeah, I feel like this thing is getting more complex now as I'm going through things. Now with the Boeing one, if we play our cards right, which we should do, I don't see any reason we shouldn't. We'll be able to profit at least an extra 2,566 pips. So this is one that you can buy. Look, guys, I ain't even trying to play with you guys right here, but with this one, if this plays out the way it's meant to play out, we're looking at market. This is wrong, by the way. When he says 9 years, 6 years, 3 years, that's wrong data. That's not 9 years, 6 years, 3 years. That's about 40 something years. I have to get that checked. I didn't check that data well. But if damn, I don't know. Thank you. Final. Oh. I have the data somewhere. I have the data for the Boeing somewhere. I'm gonna just check how many years that is since it's been doing this. But around this time, right, we should have at least from now to here. So let me just Boeing. Yeah, this is the file. It came in right here. I think. Oh damn. Oh, I was hoping the file was here. The file is in here. I don't know. I'll find a way to get it. But the year is about 50 something or 40 something years at least. If we can get this asset from here, we'll be totally fine. I mean, we'll be perfectly fine. So what I recommend in this scenario is this: if we can buy the Boeing on the 25th, obviously it's only seasonality that we have, so the date might vary a little bit. It might not be on the 25th, it might be 24th or 22nd because we don't have probability yet, or it might be 20 something else, I don't know. Then what we can capitalize on is this: from that point we can hold this trade, and most likely it's going to do a new high. So I'm expecting it to fall a little bit further, but at least 2,000 some pips. It should regain everything is done from now, or here at least 2,000 pips. So this is one that I think everybody should write down by the 25th of this month. Boeing is one thing you want to invest into. And the main reason I'm saying this is this: it's been following this. So on the 30th of 05, let's check the 30th of 05. look, that was where kind of like, look, let me hold this in a little bit. 30th of '05 was around here. So 29 right here started taking the boost. So you can look right here from here. Obviously, it's meant to be the lowest point, but prices turn. We can't really blame it on it's coronavirus season, so price turn. But what we notice is price pull back up until the 19th of '06. Okay, so price hasn't even finished that pull up yet. So right here, price is still pulling up. It pulled up here, pull back down. Price is going to pull up until the 19th. And then we should see from the 19th kind of price consolidate and fall again. And when price fall around here, what day was it? 19, yeah. 10 of '06. Oh, damn, am I looking at the wrong thing? No, until the 9th, actually. 9th of '06, my bad. I'm looking at it wrong. So to the 9th right here. So by the 8th, 5th, or the 8th, that's where they fall. Just a day before it started falling. And then price is meant to fall from that time and consolidate up until 25th. So between 24th and 26th will be our entry on this. And the entry zone is going to be somewhere around here, I presume. Price entry should be somewhere around there. Yes, Boeing will run to November. So for me personally, guys, if you want to trade, if this is the one trade you just want to trade for the year and don't trade again, this is probably one thing you should go into. This is one thing you should definitely go into. So Boeing from here to here, we should look at price skyrocketing at least 2,000 pips. Understand? At least 2,000 pips is what you should be aiming to take in this trade. So having multiple entries, you should be able to take at least 4,000 to 5,000 pips in it. And 4,000 to 5,000 pips, even with a 0.10, obviously it's different on the stock level you trade on a full size. But let's say on a scale of 0.10 level, that's about $5,000 from now to December, which is okay, or 5,000 pounds. Or if you use a whole lot, that would be 50,000 for you to pocket and keep. And if you use 2 lots, that's 100,000. So, you know, I know a lot of people don't have that much in their account, but if you have at least 1,000 in your account to 2,000 in your account, I don't know if they will take a 0.01. You know, if you have at least 1,000 to 2,000 in your account, I see no reason why not being able to go a whole lot on this, or 2 lots. At least 0.1 one lot as it goes. Obviously, you have to find that perfect entry, and obviously using this new strategy that I was showing right here, and then mixing that up with you know, with what you've learned in the past, and you know, trading that alone should be able to move your account to a new level. So even with a 1 lot, or even with a 0.10, the 0.10 should get you. With your 1,000, I mean, you have to go a whole lot, but you have to do it in a sequence. So it's 0.10 in 10 places. So 0.10 in 10 places, and this should be able to give you at least on this trade, if I'm not mistaken, 20 grand, 20,000, yeah, by the end of this trade. So because the way I look at this, right, I don't see this going down any further. I legitimately do not see this going down any further. Coronavirus is done. At the end of the day, what they're going to always do to companies like Boeing is bailout. They're going to bail them out. They cannot afford to let them crash. They're going to bail them out. Even if the market is going south, they're going to bail them out. The price will go up. They'll bail them out. Price will go up. They'll bail them out. Price will keep going up. That's what they're going to do. So in situations like this, you know, the aviation is still necessary. And if anything, I think it's more even necessary now than ever, because they're now going to space. Elon Musk is already going to space. You know, things are changing. The times are changing. So if anything at all, this is one trade everyone should benefit from. All right. And basically that literally sums up today's webinar. I mean, there isn't any much I want to talk about. Man, I pray that it recovers, man. It's going to be a very difficult, you know, time for you and the family, but You know, we're sending our love and support from here in the UK, man. I pray he recovers safely, and definitely he's gonna recover safely. You know, try to get him to take a lot of ginger, sea moss, bladderwrack, bulldog. He should take some of those stuff as much as he can. I mean, they're selling the pills now on online, so you can get those, and they'll be good for him. So a lot of sea moss, bladderwrack, bulldog. Drink a lot of ginger. It's a lot good for him. And stay away from meat and fish. Stay away from anything meat, fish, dairy. It causes mucus in the body, so you don't want any of that on him at the main time. Let him get some lime as well in the morning. Get some lime and let him try to stretch. You know, stretch a lot, man. You know, stretching a lot will help you get your blood flowing and also help you stretch your lungs and, you know, to make it more difficult for the stuff to settle in the body. Okay, it's gonna be difficult, but it will definitely pull through. All right. Okay, guys. That literally sums it up for today's webinar. So if you actually missed it, the replay will be on the website. It's gonna be
When would the date be? When would a good date be to get in?
For Boeing?
Yes, sir.
Between 24th and 26th.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, for you, Cortland, you should be aiming to get like at least 2 lots in. Yeah, at least 2 lots will be beneficial, I think. 2 lots in this scenario should get you about 40 grand by the end of the move. So it's one thing that I recommend you doing, Cortland, and you know, anyone else should do this because it's gonna help you a lot. I mean, 40 grand can do a lot of magic to your pocket right now, I presume. So even to my pocket, it's gonna do some wonders as well. So yeah, so basically that's it, guys. Euro USD, we're gonna be selling from between Thursday and Friday. Euro JPY, Thursday and Friday. USD CHF, we're selling from Tuesday to about Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, and that's the trade for this week, guys. And thank you very much, Aslan, man, for pointing out Euro USD and Euro JPY. Those are 2 good trades. Okay. All right, guys. And the 3D oscillator is on the website already, so you can download that directly. Don't forget, don't be in a hurry. Don't rush. The market is always going to be there. So only take out trades that you know that is in alignment with all the indication. Okay. And with that, you'll be perfectly fine. All right, guys. Take care of yourself, and I'll catch you guys next week. All right. See you. Bye.